everything's fine. Let me introduce myself. I'm Ruuubs from Son of KS. It's a Mexican media that brings all the LDC information to Mexican and Hispanic fans. First of all, let me say I'm so sorry for today's game. It was a great series. We have seen a better face of Mad Lions, and I want to start talking about. We know summer split ends here for you, but we still have the championship series. So, as a support, as a player that just fell down, what is the next approach for the championship series?
The where we ended up, like we ended up 8th place. Just wanna improve personally, and I wanna talk to my team as well to have more direction of what we wanna do in the game, because it felt like we're kinda lost on what we wanna do or how we wanna play, or yeah, it just felt like very disjointed. Um, yeah, I think this is pretty much it. Yeah.
Okay, I understand that feeling. In the second game, we saw a very different Mad Lions of are what we see in this split, that Ju and El Joya enter from one side and Carsey and Chasey enter from the other and just make sandwich the enemy team. That was a very good face of Mad Lions that we as fans always like to see. But today it feels different, and if you ask me, there's some worlds of Mac that always remind me of this series. That it was the finals of Spring Split. You went 0-2, and then you got the reverse sweep because you play your game. So, as fans and as viewers of the LEC, I want to ask you, we will see a different face of Mad Lion for the championship series. The one of you playing your playstyle, your champs. I know you are a very good engager. You are a player, and you have said in a lot of interviews that you don't like the KDA. It's all just another number. You like to win. I know you like to dive fountains to look for that hard play. So we will see that kind of Hyllisang that reminds us of your first years in pro play.
Yeah, I mean, I really don't think I've changed. I think everything is like how we play as a team is um, it just not very like set in stone. It feels like we try a lot of stuff, and how we play the game is not like aligned. It feels like we just want to do different things in the game, and that's why it feels so like hard to do a moves in the game. But for sure, if we get our comfortable champions and we know how we want to play the game and how we want to win the game, then this like flashy plays and like going forward and like engaging is way easier to do. Um, so yeah, I hope the I mean I hope there is more angles for like buy blitzcrank trash like this type of champions, and try to pressure the enemy just by existing in a way, kind of. So um, the game is just way easier to play, and yeah, I mean I hope we fix our stuff together, and we show that we can fight, and that we're not scared of the enemy, rather than like try to play perfect macro and try to win like this, because this is not how we have been winning.
Yeah, I understand that. Something you say just bring my attention. The champs you like to play. You consider this change of patch, this actual meta, doesn't benefit the playstyle of Mad Lions, or how do you say Mad Lions is in current meta?
I don't think it's not benefiting us. In fact, I think we're pretty good with the meta champs. It's just that we like realized what we should be playing, like maybe too late in a way, and we didn't have enough time to practice and be more comfortable on the picks that we were playing today, for example, and which is a shame because I feel like if we had like a bit more time, maybe, which is obviously not fair for anyone, I think we could have played much better, just like in the previous spring split. Like if we didn't beat Heretics and get into the playoffs, then we will never see that we could win LEC. But we did, and we could improve. And every game we learned something, and we learned about something about draft and like how we want to play. So it was like a long learning process. And sadly, this split or this playoffs, we didn't really have the time on our side. So it ended up in a short run.
Okay, I understand. I have two more questions. For the five teams that are still in competition for winning this summer split, which two you consider can go to these finals?
Mm, I think BTS, SK, G2 are probably our strong team. Even though we lost to Fnatic, I don't feel like they were a strong opponent. Mm, yeah.
Okay, and finally, something you want to say to all the fans that will watch this interview that still supporting you since your early days. I said it a lot because I was such a Unicorns of Love fan, and I still feel like the Love Courts crew and Phil Horns is like something that transcends, and still after these 7 years have watched pro play. So for all those long fans and new fans, something you want to say?
Yeah, I wanna thank every single um, person that has supported me personally, that has cheered my name. Even like now when I enter the stage, there's so many like Hyllisang fans that it just gives me a lot of joy and makes me feel better about myself and going into the game. And um, it's really nice, and I want to say thank you.
Well, thank you so much for your time, and let's see this amazing face of Hyllisang will are all we want to see for the championship series.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye bye.